Hey everyone, and welcome back to Factuality. Today we're going to be talking about the highly productive daily routine of Elon Musk. We will be covering the techniques and habits that makes him the highest performing individual on the planet. So if you want to learn from the best, then make sure to stick around until the end to get all of the details. Elon Musk, the famous CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, is not the most private about his life. But there is still a lot that many don't know about the space-obsessed billionaire. After the innovator made history with his company SpaceX, and right before he celebrates his 49th birthday last year, let's look at what we can learn from his daily routine. Elon Musk's daily routine can be summed up as work, eat, sleep, with work taking up a bulk of that time. With a bedtime of around 1 AM, Musk typically wakes up at 7 AM, getting 6 to 6.5 hours of sleep, which he discovered over the years is his sweet spot. Musk has admitted many times that he typically skips breakfast. Most of the time he's simply too busy. When he does find a few minutes for a morning meal, it's usually an omelette and a coffee. But he is not the only one. Bill Gates, co-founder of Microsoft, said that he loves Diet Coke so much that he drinks 3 or 4 cans a day. All those cans can also add up to something like 35 pounds of aluminium a year, he wrote in 2014. Another daily habit that he'll always find time for is a cold shower, which he attributes to the source of many ideas. In a 2015 Reddit AMA, one of the most upvoted questions was, "What daily habit do you believe has the largest positive impact on your life?" To which Musk simply replied, showering. He tries to multitask everything, like running on a treadmill while watching television. He also takes a keen interest in dabbling in karate, taekwondo, judo, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Now before we move on, if you think this video provides value for you, then be sure to like, subscribe, and click on the notification so that you get notified every time we upload a brand new video. And be sure to write "I subscribed" in the comment and participate in our Apple AirPods giveaway once we reach 1,000 subscribers. Now imagine the look on the other student's face when Elon pulls off at the school compound, as he is the person who drops his 5 kids at school every morning after sorting out the emails. I mean, how do they feel stepping out of a car designed, delivered, and driven by their father? Anyway, despite his status and popularity, Elon's morning schedule includes dropping his kids off at school as well. The billionaire would then drive himself to work from the school. Elon Musk is efficient, and he wants his team to be efficient too. At the office, Musk is spending 80% of his time trying to engineer and design the next-gen product, and the other 20% of his day consists of face-to-face meetings, which he hates. In a 2018 mail sent out to Tesla employees, Musk gave recommendations for conducting meetings efficiently. He said, "Excessive meetings are the blight of big companies and almost always get worse over time. Please get rid of all large meetings unless you're certain they are providing value to the whole audience, in which case keep them very short. Also, get rid of frequent meetings. Unless you are dealing with an extremely urgent matter, meeting frequency should drop rapidly once the urgent matter is resolved. Walk out of a meeting or drop off a call as soon as it is obvious you aren't adding value. It is not rude to leave, it is rude to make someone stay and waste their time." Elon Musk is known for using time-blocking methods to manage his time effectively. Many people call him superhuman for his amazing time management skills. So, how does he do it? Well, it's simple. He uses time blocking from the moment he wakes up in the morning, where he assigns each time block to a certain task that he needs to accomplish on a given day. This time blocking method can be used for any tasks, ranging from eating a healthy diet, writing emails, scheduling meetings, meditating, or anything that you would like to do on a particular day. Now, you'd think that Musk would slow down once he's finished his working day. After all, he's only left with about 2 hours to spare if he's to get his 6 hours of sleep in. But his after-work schedule demonstrates how hectic the daily routine of billionaires can be. Musk may go for a workout once he's finished his working day. The man himself estimates that he goes to the gym twice per week. He also often attends business dinners after work. While less formal than his working days, these dinners highlight something important about Musk. They show that he focuses on business even when he's not actively working. But Musk does wind down on some occasions. Even on the nights he takes off, he still keeps his brain active. Musk enjoys reading and often buries his head in a book after a busy workday. Elon Musk's mind was exposed to books from an early age while growing up in South Africa. It came to a point where 9-year-old Musk had already read everything in the local library. Reading that ranged from fantasy and sci-fi novels to biographies and structural engineering, which gave him heroes to look up to and inspired him to build rockets. Musk found cutting back on sleep diminished how much he could accomplish during the day. Rather than skimp, Musk settled into a schedule rising around 7 AM and going to bed after 1 AM. "The right number for me is around 6 to 6.5 hours per night," he said in a 2013 interview at Mountain View's Computer History Museum, and confirmed in a more recent Reddit AMA, "Sleep is great. I find if I don't get enough sleep, I'm quite grumpy. I could drop below a certain threshold of sleep, although I would be awake more hours, I would get less done because my mental acuity would be affected." That period is within the appropriate range according to the National Sleep Foundation. So, how does all this compare to the average American? For one thing, it's about twice as many working hours. The average employed 25 to 54-year-old in the US works 6.3 hours per day, or 8.8 hours excluding weekends, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Musk ostensibly logs about 12 hours per day every day. His sleep and off time is about 20% and 40% off the average, respectively. Musk's weekends are a little less regimented than his weekdays. The world's 5th centibillionaire spends his spare time binge viewing Black Mirror and Silicon Valley, playing video games Deus Ex, Fallout and Bioshock, reading books, hosting Sunday morning baking sessions, and throwing lavish themed parties. He's even made cameos in Iron Man 2, The Big Bang Theory and The Simpsons. On Saturdays, he may work at SpaceX to reach the 40 hours per week mentioned above. This is particularly the case when he's working on a major project. However, he often uses Saturday to spend time with his 5 sons too. Sunday is usually Musk's day of rest. He may spend the day travelling to a new location, or he may put his feet up in his mansion and reflect on the week that's just gone by. Here is a fun fact about him. Musk created a video game called Blastar at age 12. He wrote the computer programming for the game, which was a science fiction inspired game similar to Space Invaders. The game was later published by a South African company that paid Musk $500 for its source code. The Tesla and SpaceX founder talked about his love of video games and how they started him on his career path at a video game convention last year. "Video games are incredibly engaging," Musk said. "They made me want to learn how to program computers. I thought I could make my games." Musk managed to acquire an early Commodore computer, which came with a manual that explained how to program in BASIC, an early computer language. He absorbed the knowledge by reading the manual, pretty much the same technique he used to teach himself how to build rockets almost 20 years later. The billionaire loves to bake cookies. In a 2016 tweet, Elon Musk shared how baking on Sunday morning should not even be a question. As it turns out, his younger brother and restaurateur Kimball Musk is not the only one in the family who has skills in the kitchen. He also loves wild parties occasionally. Though Elon Musk often makes the news for his company's out-of-this-world inventions, he has also made headlines in the past for his blowout parties. According to Ashley Vance's book, Elon Musk, Tesla, SpaceX and the Quest for a Fantastic Future, Musk's previous birthdays and office celebrations have included a rented castle in England, where the guests played hide and seek, and a costume party in Venice, where he dressed as a knight. He has recently thrown an Al-Party hackathon at his house. It's not clear how much time Musk spends at home, but his 5 sons reportedly spend about 4 days per week with their father, according to interviews in Ashley Vance's book on Elon Musk. "I'm a pretty good dad," Musk said. "I have the kids for slightly more than half the week, and spend a fair bit of time with them. I also take them with me when I go out of town." Elon has achieved a lot throughout his career, and most people would think that his numerous achievements make him very happy. The man has a net worth of close to $21 billion, but he believes that without a companion, he can never be truly happy. Elon revealed in an interview with Rolling Stone, "If I'm not in love, if I'm not with a long-term companion, I cannot be happy. I'll never be happy without having someone. Going to sleep alone kills me." Elon Musk is another example of the cliche that money doesn't buy happiness. In Elon's case, his numerous achievements only serve to make him feel more alone. They seem to make the void in his heart and his life bigger. Listening to him, you get the sense that he wants to share it all with someone special. He told Rolling Stone, "It's not like I don't know what it feels like being in an empty house and the footsteps echo through the hallway. no one there and no one on the pillow next to you. How do you make yourself happy in a situation like that? Currently, he is dating indie singer Grimes. The public learned about Elon and Grimes' relationship when the couple attended the 2018 Met Gala together. According to page 6, Elon and Grimes met online in April 2018. Grimes was referring to the backlash that she received when news about her relationship with Musk emerged. She has since changed her official stage name from Grimes to C as a response to the added publicity she is facing due to her relationship with Elon. She said, "You just have to totally untether your personality from your public persona. I'm like, I don't want to use that name, Grimes, anymore. I don't want to use that face anymore because it now stands for something I don't agree with." There's no denying that Musk's workaholic habits have had a huge impact on the world and yielded tremendous results. In a statement, Tesla's board said, "Over the past 15 years, Elon's leadership of the Tesla team has caused Tesla to grow from a small startup to having hundreds of thousands of cars on the road that customers love, employing tens of thousands of people around the world and creating significant shareholder value in the process." The Tesla employees interviewed by Business Insider shared both good and not so good impressions. It's no surprise that many of them commented on his brainpower. "He is highly intelligent. He's already 10 steps ahead of you," said a former manager. You have to think 10 times more audaciously than he does to be able to be successful. Several employees told Buy that Musk's example helped them to improve their own performance. One said that 90% of the time he disagreed with Musk. He later realised Musk was right. "I feel like I'm 10 times smarter now than when I first joined." About Musk's legendary energy level, he has said that 85 hours of work per week is the optimum amount, but it is also very contagious. So that's it for this time, but be sure to subscribe and check out some of the other videos we have. Until next time.